For Honor, but as I was saying, like right after that is, I am very worried about Valkyrie, because basically what was leaked from that Amino post, it was basically like saying we are going to completely destroy this character that's already not that popular. Like, I think the only time I've ever seen like high level Valkyries was never against me. It was always like whenever they're against me, they're like level 1, and that was like way before I started getting reps. What I think they should do is, whatever your highest rep in one character is how it judges you, not like the 12. But, you know, that's not my decision. Like, oh yeah, you have like 30 characters, well, not 30, because there isn't that many in the roster, but you have like a bunch of characters. Oh, how were you that stupid? Okay, and I completely forgot that you're supposed to do a heavy. No, I have range. This character actually has some pretty fast stabs. Nope. No. Ah, dang it, she ain't cock. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. I didn't actually know you could charge that up until after hearing about the rework thing. That was an accident. I'm not lying to you, that sweep was an accident. I forgot about that. Oh, that would be useful against like a deflect that isn't a shinobi. Oh my god. Oh wow. When you do a dash to the side thing, like that's one thing that's annoying, is it's like, oh, you do this thing, but because you did it at the wrong time, or you're near a wall, like environment in the game, walls, all that stuff, it ruins everything for you. Because that would have been pretty one. How? That, like, duh. I got bull on that. I should have hit that. Wasn't that supposed to make you fall over or something? I didn't press the button. Oh god. I had to itch my eyeball for a second. Did I not do the Zona? I was about to say, did I not do the zone attack? No. Ah, crap. I am good at Valkyrie, it's just, ugh. Sometimes I get, like, that's what makes me really annoyed, is sometimes when it's just like, how is that happening? Or it just feels like I'm not doing the right thing. No! I keep messing that up. You're supposed to do like a top heavy. That was anticipated before I even did it. Sometimes I question why dodging works so weirdly, like, oh, you need to dodge before the attack even comes, otherwise you don't dodge it. You just fail to dodge it. Wait, if I did the tackle, that should have knocked you down anyway, and I shouldn't have been able to do a sweep. What? Am I confused? Am I missing something here or something? Oh, you got wrecked. I remember... no, stop it. But the reason I'm worried about Valkyrie is, like, the destruction of the character not only is pretty bad, but yeah. I like the character the way she is, you know, she got, like, a moveset almost nobody knows, or nobody can anticipate it, because nobody knows the character, like, except for people that do play the character. Like, I think this one guy I fought, it was in duels, it was me and him were the only people playing duels at this point in time. So, here's the thing is, he was playing all of the hybrids, like the base game ones, not the DLC ones. And I was like, alright, this guy must like the hybrids, that's fine. But the thing is Like, the only one he was, like, the best with was Lawbringer, because he kept doing all, like, the crap against me, plus I didn't really know what I was doing at the time, and I was still a new player by this point. But still, though, it was kind of like, I was thinking, oh my god, nerf this character, please, because it just seemed like it was way too overpowered at the time for me, because I didn't really know what I was doing with the game. The thing is the character, like, he only did a sweep spam on me. I was just thinking, what? Why would you only do a sweep spam? Because, first of all, yeah, I didn't really counter guard break, and I still don't really do that much, because the thing is guard break, it's like it's just something where it's like, comes out of nowhere for me, so I really don't think to counter it. You got sliced in the face. Oh god. Do that to me, game. My game keeps like glitching out, and you can probably see that on stream because it'll like cut out gameplay. But that's very distracting to my gameplay. We gotta go turtle. Why does it let you do a sweep for a thing that automatically knocks people on the ground? If they do a rework, they better make it so that's what happens with Valkyrie, is she can't do a sweep with that anymore. Why? That should be a punish. Like, oh, if you go up and hit me while I'm pretty much turtling, you should get insta-tackled. There's like a lot of things where it's just like, what? Why does that happen? I don't know. But I really hope this character does not get, like, destroyed by Ubisoft. You know, I would hate to see that happen. Because the thing is all these characters, I really think a lot of them are good. The only, like, as you can see, the character I have, like, the least experience with is Nabushi. And that's mainly just because she doesn't have that feeling of, does a lot of damage within, like, a certain, like, or set of moves. Like, a lot of people will probably say, oh, well, if you do this combo, it's like, okay, does that combo require me to do feints? Or can I do it with a basic sense and then go to advanced later? Or is this combo just straight up you doing something in an order and not actually doing something to where it chains into other moves? Because here's the thing, is I don't see any real combos for Nabushi. Now, I might test it out later. But still, though, I'm pretty concerned about that. Yeah. Alright. So this guy's almost dead. I'm gonna just do this. I don't really turtle with many characters. If you do, it's really just because I don't find turtling the most useful or effective way to fight. I don't find anything like that defensive. I only fight aggressively. Like, I might fight defensively when I'm out of stamina, or what else? What other reason? Or I'm low on health. Yeah, that's the only time I'd be kind of turtly and just try to only get like guaranteed hits and stuff like that. It's just to kind of like, not just to win, but just because, like, if I'm on low health and I need to do something that I can pretty much count on, then yeah. Honestly, that's how I think anybody should play Conk, is to, like, do this. Like, don't spam it, but do that. Like, do that to get a heavy in. Oh my god, okay, thank god the AI Centurions don't do the thing where, alright, tip to any Centurion main, well, not any Centurion main, but tip to anybody that wants to play Centurion when they get this game, is do your first heavy, do a light even. I think that might work. If it doesn't, then, like, try this in training before you do it in actual fight. But, like, do an attack, like a light or a heavy. Both work, I'm pretty sure. I'm not too sure, so don't count me on the light part. I'm only sure of heavies. But the second one has to be a heavy, and if you charge it up like this, then it's an unblockable. and it's also a held one. And then you can hold them, and then his uppercut, you can hold that, knock them on the ground, and then jump on them. Any Centurion main will know this, and any yet-to-be Centurion main should know this. Because here's the thing is, that destroys health bars. I mean, if you're going up against a Shinobi, say bye-bye to that health pool, because you will have much more Shinobi troubles, and like, that's just like, it's like devastating stuff like that in this game. Like, if I were to say anything, like, characters that I think need a lot of attention, this would have to be one of them. Like, here, I'm just gonna explain in a bit more detail later. But moveset. He's got a bunch of these things. Judge, Jury, and Executioner, that one's unblockable. But like, whoever said you'd get any of these moves. Alright, Impaling, Reposit. That one you have to parry. Blind Justice, parry again. Light Reposit. All of his counterattacks. But most of that moveset isn't much of being aggressive. It's all counterattacking. So pretty much anytime you see like a higher than rep 1 Lawbringer, they're more than likely going to be straight up defensive. Not me though. I don't play defensive. I don't play that game. I usually play aggressively because I think because that's the type of character I'd play in a game. That's the type of character I want to play in a game. Is a character that will freaking destroy you with a few moves. Little moves are required to be destructive with the character. That's the only time I play a character, is when they can destroy you in as little moves as possible. That's what I really like a character in this game, is if they can destroy you in just a few moves, or have a combo that is quite annoying or quite hard to get out of and isn't really expected. Here's something that they could do, I don't know, maybe for Lawbringer. Make his zone attack more effective. Alright, because here's the thing, the zone attack I don't even think works the way it should, which is, obviously, since it's a zone attack, it should work in a certain way. So you can hit as many enemies as possible around you. It's pretty much key to surviving 4v4s if you have revenge mode. But here's the thing. That's a zone. I think it can, I'm pretty sure, because my friend Aiden, he mains Lawbringer, okay? Even though I can disagree. I don't find his playstyle too fun. I just go more aggressive. He's obviously the little guy that would turtle. Well, I think, yeah, I made a poll. I don't know if I didn't put turtling on this poll. I put Shinobi and Shaman as the two main focuses of everything besides ganking and ledging. And it was fun, and this was funny. Some guy was like, wait, what do you mean by if you picked Shinobi or Shaman? I'm not sorry. It's because I main those two characters. Now, Shaman I haven't repped yet, but I think I'm close. I think I'm like 13, 14, something in the range of close to it. And also, I know the character pretty well, and Shinobi, oh my god. That's the thing is, Shaman and Shinobi, like, you need to know the character to know how to counter the character most of the time. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible to, like, not have to play the character's moveset to understand, like, oh, that's how you can avoid that or something like that. Like, I'm just saying it'd be a better idea to try to learn the character's moveset and think of a way to avoid most of this stuff. But I remember I was pretty helpful with a guy on Shaman is never parry. Like, if she doesn't do, like, chains, never parry heavies from her. Alright, yeah, I knew it was close. But here I will show you guys why. And I'll go through Nabushi's moveset in a second. Not as like a tutorial, but just to see for myself why people wouldn't main the character. Obviously, I know Valkyrie is the one that gets the least love. Warden, he's pretty popular. It's just in my mind, I'm just thinking, why would you pick a character like him? Because, I mean, a lot of people would probably be yelling at me right now, like, he's awesome, Diaz Volt. And I'm like, okay. But here's the thing, is, Like, my problem with it is because, like, the Warden has no moveset. His moveset is a shoulder bash, and that's pretty much it. Here. That is why you never parry her opener. Like, if she ever does a bleed, like a heavy, that isn't, like, secondary, never, and I mean this, never, ever parry it. Only go to block it, or anything of the sort. Because otherwise, you're basically asking for a quick death. And a shaman with an extra bit of health to her pool of health. There. A bit extra, a bit of a bonus to her health pool if she's not full. Because that's basically, because like the thing is she can either do that or have her last hit of her zone as a bleed. Which is why you need to be careful about this stuff, because otherwise ye dead, son. Now if it's like a second zone, like if it's like a second heavy, then that's fine. You can parry that. Just never parry her first heavy unless she's constantly doing zone attacks. Because then that means that she thinks that it's only okay to do that. Because I remember, I thought like the only thing you could do, because I didn't know what a heavy opener was until I actually tried it. But apparently, hold on, watch this. Okay, what I was going to do is I was going to heavy feint into a guard break and then throw him off a cliff. That'd be annoying. It's just like we're fighting, you're fighting like here, and then the shaman goes, huh, nope, boo, just kicks him off a cliff. Alright. Now that's the thing. That's a tip for when a shaman gets a tackle. And also in 4v4, make sure if you ever see an Ibushi or a PK or any character that can inflict bleed with one hit, or a pretty quickly, basically, what I'm saying is make sure that you never go near that duo, or only get the duo when they're not a duo at the moment. Like, only get them if they're by themselves. Now, before you think I'm just mouthing off, like, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. Well, think about this. Because, I mean, anybody that either A, didn't buy the characters because they thought that it required the season pass, like I did, sorry, and, also people that, like, I remember two scenarios that I've seen some crazy people just saying some pretty crazy crap about, like, For Honor, and one of them was thinking that a feint was a hack. Now, when I first saw, like, professional For Honor gameplay, I saw feinting, and I was just like, oh, this is like a, okay, yeah, because I could understand, and I knew a few characters that had, like, a move where you could do the move, but then you could cancel it out right in something else, like Kensei with his, like, top unblockable heavy. Most of the time in a duel or a scenario where you have to duel them, you're pretty much not gonna see any good time. Wait, hiss and bite. Death battle form. I never understood, like, the point of this. Like, okay, I think I get the point is like, oh, you do this, and then, like, you go into that, and then you get your opponent. But it doesn't do anything, in my opinion. I think it's just, like, a stupid concept. Like, what I think they should do is have it so once you activate this mode, you can switch between your, like, guards, but the mode sticks. Like, it's just gonna be stuck there. Here, like, on your screen. Like, alright. Once I regain stamina, like, when you do this, you don't, like, deactivate it if you try to, like, switch that, because that's just stupid in my opinion. Alright, here, alright, I don't remember if I can't do this because he's a freaking, hold on, can I change opponent? Which assassin has the biggest health pool? I'm gonna guess. It's just, like, because I need to test this out. Yep, that's a bleed, but I need to test this out on a character that isn't constantly doing that. Alright. Coiling slash. Alright. Hidden stance. There you go. Right, like, that's the thing, though, is, like, that's not a move set that does that much. Like, I know it does bleed, but because bleed's an overtime damage thing, I find it not that good. Now, don't at me. It's just, like, just my personal opinion on how this character kind of, like, plays. Because you see, what I did there, that's something where I'm thinking, yep, this is what you need to do with most characters. Alright, Viper's Retreat. Oh, wait, no. Oh, yeah, I know that one. Cobra Mix-Up. Alright, that's pretty cool. Kick. Yeah, I did that. Sidewinder. Whoops, that was the wrong one. Okay, yeah, I can see her moveset, like, being more of a confusion-related thing. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, I find movesets better. What is this? I think that means, like, an all-on. In stance. Then what is that? Oh, I can't show those off, because this thing is I don't really feel like doing that just to show something off, but yeah. Alright. Now, that's all I wanted to go over. And, like, it's fine if you made Nabushi. It's just, I don't find the character, personally, like, good with her moveset. Like, her moveset's fine, it's just, it's so much bleed damage that you pretty much have to turtle until that damage takes its good effect. Or, yeah. And, like, a lot of people would say, well, wouldn't that just mean any character with bleed is bad? No, because those bleeds are usually, like, a slight one that usually only lasts a bar of health. And it's not, like, everywhere in the moveset. It's just that cheeky little thing you can do if you do combos in certain orders and stuff. This will make a lot of people that hate ledging mad. I was one dude, who said on, like, what is, like, the worst, what is the most cancer thing? It was, like, that one thing on Amino, he's like, I think, yeah, he was the first person to comment. It was, if people, like, it's only annoying if people say that they're better than you, but they ledge, and here's something that I find annoying is, if somebody ledges, ganks, or does anything of the sort of, you know, cheesy, like, so they spammed, or they did something that was pretty much unacceptable in terms of, wow, I can't believe you actually did that. Now that's how you're supposed to do it, Conk. How about I teach you a lesson in guard breaking, because you really need one. Oh my god, I should have parried that. There's like a lot of things where it's like, if you can't throw it up and instant parry, then that's not proper timing right there. Alright, here comes Leginus. I'm gonna give you a lesson in Isaac Newton's best law of physics. It's his first law of physics. You ready to learn about it? An object is affected by gravity by things. But basically what goes up must come down. Or what goes down needs to keep falling until it hits the bottom. Even if that breaks or kills whatever it was. Including your frail conqueror body. I told you, if you get mad at this, that's because I freaking ledge. I'm gonna hit my shield because why not? Why would you not hit the shield? I'ma hit you. Like things that I think characters should have is nothing that seems like, why does the character have this thing to where it's like, why did you even give the character that move, good or bad? Or things where it's like that's just terrible. Why does it need to be a thing? Okay, nope, not good, turtle. I'm very bad at finding things that are way too quick for me to actually block. Which pretty much every freaking Conqueror. But like, besides how I play Conqueror aggressive but in a completely different way. But in this form, and that form of Conqueror aggressiveness, fuck you if you play that way. Cause that's not cool, like, you spamming lights. Cause I know people that would do that, all directions, non-stop. But I know that people would do that. I don't know people personally. And I know people that are combo locking Centurions. It's fun. It'd be funny. Like, I remember my friend, like, because I did this one Centurion combo on him. He's like, I hate combo locking Centurions. I was like, I don't know how to combo lock a Centurion. I don't. So if you are a combo locking Centurion and you're getting triggered because I don't know how to, I don't know how to. Like, explain what the combo locking is to me. Like, what am I supposed to do one combo, then do a new combo, and then just keep doing that until my opponent is pretty much on the ground dead. Here, let me show you what combo I did, and I think everybody knows this very, very much well-known Centurion combo. I mean, pretty much any Centurion does this combo. And pretty much anybody that has played against the Centurion knows this combo.
Round one.
Oh my god, it's a mirror match. Except my guy obviously looks way cooler. Alright. Here's combo. You do this. I did this combo and he thought it was combo locking. That's not combo locking. That is you falling for probably the worst thing to fall for, honestly. Okay, I didn't mean to do a side guard break game. No, wait, no, I forgot. I forget what that's supposed to do. What's supposed to be is you hit them, then you do the guard break. Alright, and get in the wall, stab. But see, that was not combo locking. Anybody, all of you in the comments will agree with this once this video is, you know, properly on the channel and not, as of now, just like a live stream. But anybody would agree, that's not combo locking, that is just a combo. And also, this is from my friend that didn't know chaining attacks was doing attacks where it basically didn't refresh itself. Like, if you tried to do two heavies with Lawbringer, it's like he does it. Now, unless you shield bash him or something. Why? Nope. He has found out my moveset. Boom! I waited for that opportune moment to get stamina to Sparta kick him off the ledge. I like how my Centurion looks. He looks rather astonishing in my opinion. I don't know. Everybody that's ever fought a Centurion will hate this, I know it. Ah! What's funny though is he didn't actually do the thing after. Eh. Oh my god, I didn't think I would track. I didn't think that would actually track him. Nope. Sit down, my dude. It's not it's Wednesday, my dude. It's sit down, my dude. And that's a scream of agony and torture as I execute him. Ah. Seriously though, I'm not kidding. Like, Centurion, in my opinion, is just... It's just like... Why is combo locking a thing? Because I know it. It's cancerous. I have a friend who combo locks, and whenever he wants to duel me, it's just torture. though. Yeah, I know that pain. Here's the thing that probably sucks for any Shigoki main in ranked match. Now, I've never played a ranked matchup, mainly because no character I want to play ranked is so far at, like, the rep. Because, like, I play Raider, and I have him to a rep, and I would like to someday, but, like, I need a guide on how to feint most of his attacks, because if you have ever seen me in a video do the unblockable into the top head, like the top light, that is complete accident, and I very much intend to do just straight unblockable. Okay, every unblockable move I find should be at least given hyper armor or something. A lot of people would disagree and say no, that would be cancer. Well, think about this. If your unblockable is really freaking long, then it should have some hyper armor onto it. Also, there are some characters where I'm thinking, why do their heavies have hyper armor if they don't have an unblockable heavy, and their heavies aren't that slow, and that's Warlord. Like, his jumping attack, that's fine. That's fine if that has hyper armor. But all of his other heavies shouldn't have hyper armor. Because, yeah, sure, they're slow, but usually they're, like, comboed in, like, a way where, like, you wouldn't have to deal with them. Nope. Dang it, I pressed the button by accident. Boop, boop, and Herafliga. There's always just a character that I find it's just like, why is this character good at this thing? Or like, why does this character have this moveset? And I don't understand it for a while, but then I actually get good with the moveset, and I'm like, oh, I see how you're supposed to play that character now. Like Shaman, I was so confused on how to play her until I got the hang of her. And same with yeah, every freaking DLC assassin. I had no clue how I was supposed to play them and all that. Okay, what I wish Shaman didn't do is heal because she hit you with that with bleed on, because that's overpowered. A lot of people would say no, that's not overpowered. That's perfectly normal, considering that her tackle doesn't give her much health back. Yeah, I can understand that, but still though, it is overpowered. Like, think about this. You get light tapped by something that you can't block, and suddenly she gets health back from it. It's OP, okay? And anybody would agree. See what I'm talking about? She did the opener thing. No, she did the chain version. So whenever a shaman is getting at the end of a chain, does a zone or a opening heavy, never try to parry it. Unless it's a bot that doesn't know what the heck they're doing. Then it's perfectly normal. Okay, I could clearly see what that shaman was doing, is it was trying to do the hit, then guard break, or like turn that into a guard break, like I told you guys. But yeah, that didn't work out, now did it? Because she's dead. And I won. I find Conk, in my opinion, just no. Just no. So, like, from other players, not me. Because, like, now, before anybody's like, oh, you're just biased or you think you're better than everyone. No, I think the way I play Conk is better. Because I play him aggressively, and then most of the time you see a Conk turtling and being very protective and acting like he's a wall bringer with all his freaking counterattack moves. It's just like, in my mind I'm thinking, how could you be that stupid to do that kind of move? Think about this. Think about this. All right. So some guy, he's doing this crazy crap of, I don't know, who even knows what this guy is doing at that point, and then you realize something is that what you're looking at is just the craziest thing is like them acting like they're counterattackers. Because here's something I bet a lot of people that heard about that good old warlord block to heavy, a like full block like I have showed, they think that Conk would do the same thing. I can only imagine somebody getting disappointed. I want to learn how to play this character to a T of rightness. I know how to play this character good. And before anybody's like, oh, what do you mean? I mean, you don't rep a character to 3 if you're not good at him. I know how to play the character. I know his moveset, but what I want to know is feinting tactics. I want to know those tactics, the unspoken rules, so to speak. The reason I say the unspoken rules, not because it's like a rule to where it's just like, I'm not going to tell you how that's supposed to happen, how you're supposed to do this thing. I'm just going to tell you that you do that thing. That's that thing I'm talking about. It's just like, I'm not going to tell you how. I'm not going to tell you what you're supposed to do. I'm just going to tell you, you got to do that thing. And, you know, you probably don't know what I mean, but like what I mean is, think about this. Think about this. So someone's like, oh, you know, you need to do this thing, but how? Like, it's just like, oh, if you just feint that heavy, and you should be fine. It's just like, but wait, how do I do that? This is gonna go from like For Honor straight to like anybody that's like, oh yeah, like you should get good at Fortnite, to that one guy's stream. Because there's one point where this one guy's getting like spammed, get good at Fortnite in his stream chat, and I was just like, why? And here's the thing, he's playing PUBG, and I was just like, my god, this is pretty much harassment at this point. Because, alright, would you like, let's say you're a fan of H1Z1 or like PUBG, and then you stream it, like not like on Twitch, on YouTube, and then everywhere in your freaking chat is get good at Fortnite. Yet you either have said on the channel before you despise it, or you've said no, you're not gonna play it, or you said no, it's already died out by this point, nobody really cares for it. People are still gonna spam that to you. Like, I can only imagine people doing that to me because I love For Honor and I just think Fortnite sucks. Yeah, I could only imagine somebody like get good at 4, and then just put tonight. Like, it's just like separate the 4 from Fortnite. You know, kind of put a play on it. I can only imagine somebody doing that. Sorry if you play Highlander, if you main Highlander, and then I'm doing this complete thing wrong. Again, I don't know what I'm doing with this character. Hold on. Hold on. I do know one thing. If you, like, again, one thing about the Highlander is he's kind of broken, and not in the good way to where it's like, oh, this character is so OP or something. No, no. Like, in the bad way. Because here's the thing. Is the character doesn't have many moves outside of his defensive form, and you have to go Dun McGloss most of the time. It's just like, why? Or you have to do something else to switch into that mode And it's just not good because you'd either have to start combat doing it, and like it's just not a good idea. Hold on, wait. What the crap? Let's spin the bottle. And I did this, just that. I find that opening just so, that would just be like so infuriating. Cause it's just like, you see that coming. And is this another one? That could really confuse somebody because they go to block it, but they mess up and they're like, oh, I messed up. But then they think it's just gonna come again or something. And then just the second one comes in for free. Oh, that's crushing Counter-Strike, isn't it? Okay, that's one strategy, but what I want to know, how do you do the thing where it goes from a top to a 360 no slice? Yeah, I said that's what it was. I want to know that. That's something I find annoying, is it doesn't, hold on, I don't think it tells you in its description. Like Centurion, it's like, after doing a move, you can do this one thing. But, like, this is for one move, and it's Celtic Curse. Yeah, Celtic Curse. In defensive form, do that. So, what? Do I do it side next? Because I think I remember knowing how you did this, but then completely forgetting. Hold on. Okay, yeah. You need to spam doing it, like, going to the side to actually do that. Skyrim version 1.10 has been update file has been installed, blah blah blah. Alright. Figured it out at the last match. Like, just gonna tell you guys before anybody's just like, oh, you hate my main or something, or actually, this is gonna rant on about Fortnite more. But to anybody that says get good at Fortnite in my stream chat and says like, oh well, this is why Fortnite is better than this game. Alright, first of all, does your game require that much skill besides knowing just basic button pressing and all that stuff? No, your game does not require skill, does not require actual thinking, and all it requires is just, oh, I need to remember to press this button instead of constantly just doing this one thing, and then just knowing how to shoot. Yeah, it's pretty much the entirety of Fortnite in a nutshell, just knowing how to shoot and knowing what to do when building, and that's it. In this game, you need to know how to play your cards and when to do something in a fight. Like this. Need to know what moves to do at the right time. Otherwise, you completely mess up. And it goes completely wrong. And then you're completely dead. And there's no problem with, like liking Fortnite. But don't be that type of person that only plays it. Like, if it's like, oh yeah, I like Fortnite, I find it fun, that's okay. But if you're the type of guy that only plays Fortnite, now, first of all, how much money are you losing because of Fortnite? It's okay. It's open to talk. Shinobi has the lowest health pool, but he's mainly meant to be evasive and get in, do the damage, and get out. And then it's very apparent in his moveset where he does like all the front rolls and all that crap. Like, hold on. Like, that's literally a thing. And knowing when to do what move is very important. Also, knowing how to counter yourself can be very helpful. Alright, here, watch this. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna... Ah, crap. Okay, stop doing that. Because that thing is like... If you just always do that hook thing and try to launch it out, it's not a good idea. But you see, that's what's fun about Shinobi to me. It's just like you could do... pull somebody in and then do bleed damage, or you have the option to kick them, throw at them, roll up to them, kick them again, and then throw like at thing. I just find that like so fun. It's just like that one thing, you know, where it's just like, oh my god, that's just like hug. One thing in a video game that's just like, yeah, that's a good feeling to do that thing. When you're not your friend talking about. Honestly, I think this sucks. To anybody that might play Orochi, because this was on my Amino. It's one guy. Now, here's the thing. He was playing Orochi. Now, my favorite character so far in this game, it falls with Shigoki and Shinobi. Now, I do like the other characters, but not nearly as much as those two. It's mainly because they do that damage that I find the most appealing. Okay? It's just that damage that when you see the character, you better hope that that player isn't good at the character. Or, in this guy's case, you better hope that that player doesn't outright. Again, I don't like that you lose health from that, because not only can they get a free heavy in, but it destroys their health bar anyway. It's like, hey, wait, can we even this fight out? Sure. Just make sure you don't get in my way, and then do that move. I love this execution just because of how much brute force it would take to do this in real life. Wait, did I crack the ground? I cracked the ground with him. Honestly, when you look at that, that looks more like jelly. I swear that looked more like jelly to me. Don't find that morbid, but still, that did look like just a bunch of jam. Because it was like kind of chunky to like some degree, you know, like the Jello kind, not like weird peanut butter version. Uh-oh. Alright. Here's what I need to do. Oh. Oh, no. Now, I could very easily win this. All I need to do... No! Oh, no. I messed that up just because... Here's the thing. When I tried to do that, it didn't instantly make me do the back break. Because what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to be able to throw them into the wall and then do a back break, but instead I kept guard breaking. See, that's the thing is, that's another problem with this game is when, like, oh, there's that one thing you're supposed to do. Well, okay, that thing is I've only ever seen, like, level 2 gladiator bots ever, like, counter guard break me. I don't know why, like... It's the other ones, they don't do that. Oh, why? If you hit the, like, if you're holding back, but you, like, and you're pressing the button, you'll keep trying to do a guard break or something. Why can the gladiator do that? Alright, that's what I was trying to do. I guess it didn't register. But you see, I was like at low enough health to insta-kill him. That's what I tried to do when I lost that earlier match. Yeah. That's the thing though, is you're supposed to get him into a wall and be able to do that. It's just, I guess I was like tapping it and not holding it down. I parried that. Oh, no, boy, no. Oh, he dodged, just thought he could dodge out of the reach of that. Honestly, I think the best time to ever pull this thing out is whenever you're ganking somebody. Or in a team fight, like, just insta-lock to another person and do that. Because they won't see it coming. And then they'll just get, like, scooped up and pretty much just squeezed, crushed to death, who knows. And that would be even worse if that person was on low health, because you could have parried that other person, insta-locked it, bam. I mean, that would probably take some serious luck to pull off, but still, though, I can only imagine how salty somebody would be after doing that. Want to see something? The Edge Goki. Hee hee. Hee hee hee. I'm funny. No, I'm not. I don't care, though. Honestly, though. Like, here's something that I feel bad for anybody that might main Orochi, like, pretty much any samurai that isn't big old Shrek boy. See? Over in the game, I feel bad. I really feel bad for anybody that suffers through this. Is it getting called a weeb? Or something like that, like getting insulted like you're a weeb or somebody that would like anime or something just because you picked the samurai. Okay, most anime don't even have any relation to samurai in them. Or like if you're thinking Naruto, that's not the only anime that exists. It's okay. But yeah, I think anybody would get what I'm saying here is don't be like you weeb. You probably have an anime body pillow or something like that. Don't give people that crap. Just don't for this game. Like, it's not worth it is one thing, but it's also stupid as the other thing. Think about it. Think about it. Like, just because somebody might like a character in a game, you gotta instantly judge them like they're a freaking weeb or somebody that likes anime. Oh, a high rarity gear. I don't care. That's like saying, oh, you're about to dismantle a high rarity gear. And it's like, do you not see that I have like a fully maxed out 18 in P like thing gear? Or right here.
Brush your teeth.